Hey everybody, Audrey here. I hope you are all well. I have my three oldest Hoya right here. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you the before and after of those three oldest Hoya to see how those were growing with me for the past several years. Let's start it. This is my Hoya Splash. It's the oldest Hoya in my collection, probably older than my daughter, I believe. I bought this one as my first Hoya from my orchid nursery, and that started my whole Hoya collection again. So as you can see, it definitely looks way better before than now. This Hoya went through some dormant since I got it, and then it started to grow beautifully 2 years ago. It flowers constantly, has the long branches everywhere. It's so beautiful. And then last year started to die off. I believe it started in the later fall. And then there's root rot, and then just died really quick. I'm not 100% sure, but I have a feeling it might be due to the cold damage as the temperature change on my windowsills and between the day and night. And this one probably got some damage since when I water it during the daytime, temperature went down at night and then just got frostbite on the roots, I'm thinking. And it did not grow. It started to die off last year. I cut some cutting out of this one and repot it and started all over again earlier this year with this Hoya. I don't think this one growing at all this year. It might shoot it out a little bit branch right there, and then it dried up on that tip. And besides that, I don't see any change in this one. It's not dying, which is good. Hopefully it will stay alive until next year, and I'll try to grow some more for the spring. But yeah, this is my oldest Hoya Splash. This is my second oldest Hoya. It's the Hoya Crimson Princess. It definitely looks better when I first got it. Actually, in a hanging basket, it looks beautifully. And it has been like that for the first several years when I had it. It's growing really good. Never flowered for me, which is weird. I rooted cutting for my mom, and hers already flowered, but this mother plant in my collection never flowered for me. And several years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago, it suddenly started to die off in the pot. I really don't know what is going on with this one. Just decided that it's time to root rot. There's a lot of plant in that pot. I never thought it would root rot, but it did, and I cut some cutting and put some branches out of the pot before the whole plant died off and started all over again. I did put the variegated one in this pot, and then put all the green one in another pot, and I gave that green one to one of my friends. But as you can see, the green started to growing again, definitely faster than the variegated one. I don't think this one growing much this year. It might have some new leaves coming out from these two branches. I think those are the new leaves, and some in here, and maybe right in here. The green's definitely growing a lot this year. So hopefully next year it can start growing really beautifully. I'm hoping I can train it back to be the beautiful hanging baskets I first got it. So yeah, this is the Hoya Crimson Princess. This is my Hoya Splash. I got this one from a local nursery. It came when I first purchased it. It's already big, and it has been growing non-stop since I got it. I trimmed out a lot of cutting from this one, rooted several different smaller pots, and I gifted to my friends and families. And this is the mother plant that I kept. As you can see in the back side, kind of the older leaves started to die off a little bit. It's definitely top heavy. Sorry, my son is talking in the background right there. Yeah, so It's so beautiful. I'm going to let it hang on one side. So when we move to a new house, hopefully I can put this one on a top cabinet, and maybe on the top of a kitchen cabinet, on a upper cabinet, and let it grow. I think it will look beautiful. Just on one side, dripping down like a waterfall kind of style. So this is my probably Hoya Splash that is not finicky at all, just keeps growing. So those are my 3 oldest Hoya. This is the bad, this is okay, and this is really, really good. As I can see that even if you have a really bad situation with a Hoya, you can always start all over again with some cutting, and it just keeps growing. So it's definitely a really good plant to collect. Not like an orchid, when they die, they die. You can. It's really hard to save an orchid. But Hoya, as long as you have a tiny little branch with a node right there, you can always start all over, just like this one. I hope you all enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Happy growing!